All along the way, the bereaved families and the wounded IDF soldiers stand before my eyes, while we are constantly working to return the 50 kidnapped people. The public will not forgive those who did not know how to rise to the occasion and unite for one common goal: the security and future of the State of Israel.
Coming back here in studio, Dan, this is not a new problem by any means. This has been happening for decades, but it has a renewed meaning after 21 months of an ongoing war. Do you see anything actually changing where we stand at present tense?
What's changing is the realization among the public that this is completely and totally inadmissible anymore. And it's not just that the war is happening, it's also, frankly, the Haredi birth rate. When they were 4% of the population, that was one thing. Now they're 12 to 15%, depending on who you define as a Haredi. They double as a proportion of the population, with 7 kids per family, every 20 years or so. They're going to be a third tomorrow, a majority the day after tomorrow, maybe, if these dynamics continue. How can it be that they don't serve in the army, but also half of them don't work, and they don't teach our kids math, English, and science? It's insane. And so the public is starting to understand that this is the way to societal collapse. And the military issue and the incredible shortfall of soldiers is just the first step. Netanyahu needs the Haredim First Coalition. And the Haredi politicians are on their, insisting that this continue. The Likud base doesn't really want it to continue. Look, polls show that 75 to 80% of the public want the Haredim to be drafted like everyone else, and not these Edelstein's formulas. Just everyone should be drafted under equality before the law. 80% of Israelis can't agree that today is Tuesday. It is remarkable. So for Netanyahu, this is a very major challenge. And I'm not surprised that at the moment, we're seeing what may well be a little bit of theater where he is not giving in to them. Because for Netanyahu to give in to them fully would almost guarantee a loss in the next election. And we'll be in a campaign by law within about a year, and they can't afford to give in to the Haredim. This is a delicate balancing act for Bibi, and I give him a lot of credit for being super clever, and we'll see what happens. But if I'm betting, the government will not collapse for the next couple of months for sure.